Welcome back to another video, and today we're heading over to downtown LA because we're gonna go try out this restaurant called Yxta, and it's an interesting name for a restaurant. It's YXTA, and they sell Mexican food here. And today is May 10th, which is Mother's Day in Mexico. So all over LA, I'm seeing so many places on every corner where they're selling flowers. So after we're done eating, since we're already gonna be in downtown LA, we're gonna go buy some flowers for our mom, right? I'm with the bro today. We got the pops, and we're gonna surprise my mom with some flowers. We're gonna go see how downtown LA looks, the flower district, on Mother's Day, right? I'm pretty sure there's gonna be flowers everywhere, and we're gonna pick something nice out. And right now, we're cruising the streets of South Central. And while we're driving over to the restaurant, one of the things that we're noticing is that there is so many people selling stuff for Mother's Day on every single corner. You guys already know that in LA, there's a bunch of hustlers here. Everyone is always trying to get ahead and make some extra cash. So there is a lot of street vendors selling flowers today. And this is so cool because, you know, a lot of people get out of work, they're tired. A lot of people, they're not gonna drive to the flower district to save a couple bucks. They're just gonna buy them on the corner next to their house and call it a day. And I mean, that's understandable. You know, you come out of work, you're tired, you just want to go home and relax sometimes. So this is one of the cool things about LA, that if there's ever a special occasion, you can always count on the street vendors being on the corner selling flowers, right? So there's a lot to pick from. Like if I wasn't going to the flower district today, I probably would have bought some flowers from each of these vendors, because I know that everybody is out here trying to hustle, trying to make some money, right? So we got to support the local economy right here in LA. And we're almost getting to the restaurant right now. We're getting closer to downtown LA. And take a look at the sky, you guys. It was a little gloomy today. You guys know that the weather in Los Angeles has been like all over the place. Like sometimes the sun comes out, sometimes it's hiding. But we're almost to the restaurant, and we made a little quick stop. This guy has his little house right here. His canopy 10 by 10. His bed's in there. His kitchen on the side. His living room. Even has his water. This guy has a little good setup right here. And look, he has a little bridge so he doesn't touch the water. Man, this guy's on it. The sides of downtown LA you don't see in the movies. The Instagram page for the restaurant is Yxta Cocina Mexicana, and they have over 7,500 followers. And looking at their last 9 pictures, the one that stands out to me the most is this one right here. It looks like it's a picture of a torta, and also the one of the salmon. I'm a big salmon lover, but it does look like they have a huge variety of things. We can see they have some appetizers here. They give you una botanita. So we'll see how they treat us at the restaurant. And that was a little glimpse into the downtown LA life. But the restaurant is right here in the corner. And there's a couple of businesses here, and every business has a certain amount of parking spots for their business, right? So unfortunately today they had valet parking because it was Mexican's Mother's Day, so they were expecting a lot of people, I'm guessing, so they had valet. But you know, if you come here, just make sure that you park in the right space because you don't want to get towed. It looks like they're very iffy about this, because if you look in the parking lot, there was a lot of signs that said no Yxta parking. So I'm pretty sure there's always that one employee who's just waiting for somebody to get off their car and go to the restaurant so they can call the tow truck. You guys already know como es la gente a veces. But I parked on the street today. If you do this, make sure that you read the street signs, because you don't want to get a ticket, because then it's going to be more expensive if you get a ticket than if you would have just got valet to begin with. So today is May 10th, Mexican's Mother's Day, and they have valet parking at the restaurant, which is $7. But we're on a budget and we're not trying to pay $7, so we just parked right here on the street. There's plenty of parking. And we did end up finding parking right across the street. It was literally like a 5-minute walk, and we saved $7. I know for a lot of people, $7 is not a lot, but right now with inflation the way it is, my cash, it's running low, and I gotta be a penny pincher trying to save all that I can. We parked right here. Take a look at it. It's not that far from the restaurant, you guys. A little quick 5-minute walk, and you have some extra money for dessert. But the restaurant right here, it's all black. The building is all black, and it's got some bushes all around it. It looks really nice, really classical. And there goes the valet, you guys. $7. If you got the dough, spend it. If not, just park on the street. And we're gonna be entering now to see how many people there is here. But as soon as we entered, I noticed that there wasn't a lot of people. We did come early. It was about 3 o'clock because we didn't want to get that rush of people coming for Mother's Day. And as you guys can see, it looks really nice on the inside. I really like this industrial look that it's got going. It's got some black, it's got the wood interior. It says tortilleria on the left hand side because they do make the tortillas here. So I'm interested in trying how that's gonna be. They also have drinks over here. If you guys want some mixed drinks, you can get those. I didn't get any because I just didn't want to drink today. But to get started, they gave us some chips and salsa. And one of the things that I loved about these chips is that they were oily and they had salt stuck to the chip, right? So every time you were eating the chip, you got a little hint of salt with the little salsa they give you on the side. Very good. The chips here were very delicious. I enjoyed them a lot. There goes the menu. And again, one of the things that I always get sad about is that there's no pictures. So I had to go to Yelp to take a look at how everything looked. But they have a huge variety. Ensaladas, they got sides, they got appetizers, they got your main course, carne asada, carnitas, so many things to pick from. So just make sure you guys take a look at the pictures before you come. All right, so there's this thing upper. It's called the Yxta Tablita, and it serves 2 to 3 people. I think we should get that together. It comes with carne asada, chicken, cilantro, shrimp, skewers, guacamole, rice, beans, and tortillas. It's $60 and it's for 2 people. What do you think? Should we order that together? That way we get to try a little bit of everything?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like you're gonna hog it all, man.
And this right here is the Yxta Tablita. This is what I was trying to convince my bro to get. This is for 2 people. It's got carne asada, shrimp, chicken, rice, beans, guacamole. And unfortunately, he didn't want to get it together because he wanted to try the carnitas. But if you want to come and order this, it looks really good. One thing that I will recommend is that you guys get the Choriqueso. And the reason why I recommend this is because this goes so good with the chips. Because you get the cheese flavor and the chips, they have the little salt and the oil. It goes so good. Trust me, order the Choriqueso with your chips and you will not be disappointed. Like, you're gonna love it the way we did today. We finished this thing and we wanted more. Está bueno, eh? And today we came to the location that was close to downtown LA, but they actually have spots all over LA. Like, they got one in Pasadena, Santa Monica, Hollywood. So there's a ton of locations in case you want to go to one that's closer to you. And today I got the enchiladas de mole, and these is 2 enchiladas de pollo. It's got corn on the side and rice. And I thought it was interesting that they gave you corn instead of frijoles, instead of beans, right? So I thought that was a nice little mix-up. That way I got to try a different flavor of enchiladas with elote. My dad, he got el chile relleno. And the chile relleno has cheese. It's got the special sauce de la casa. It's got some corn. This thing is very good, looks good. I didn't try it, but my dad finished it and he loved it. So if you know somebody that loves chile rellenos, make sure they get this one because it looked really appetizing. My bro got the carnitas estilo Michoacan. And take a look at the carnitas. They don't look dry at all. Like, if you look at them, they look a little oily. It's got some guacamole on the side, some beans, and some rice. And I am going to be taking some carnitas from my bro's plate because it looks really good and I want to try them out. And of course, they do make their tortillas here. So if you guys come here, make sure you try these out because these things are so good. I always am a big fan of handmade tortillas.
Yeah, solo un cargo.
Sharing is caring. Here, try some of the enchilada. And the bro gave me some carnitas para probarlas, a ver cómo están. Oh, they're actually good. And I want to show you guys the inside of the enchilada because one of the things that I liked about this place is that they jam-packed it with chicken. Sometimes you go to places, you order enchilada and they don't even put nothing on the inside, but right here they put a lot of pollo. And here goes the flan that I ordered today. This flan was because I didn't pay for valet parking, so I had the extra $10 to buy this flan. And this flan was so good, you guys. This was like that little cherry on top after you're done eating that you want to order. I finished it. It was so good. On the video, it looks a lot bigger than it really is, but definitely worth every single dollar. And here goes la cuenta, the scary part, the part where you gotta pay. And it was $112, which I didn't think that was too bad. It was about $30 a head. So what you think about this place?
Well, I did not like the rice or the beans, but the carnitas, what we came for, was it.
The flan was good. Las enchiladas were good. The chile relleno looked good. The carnitas were good. But more than anything, the thing that stole the show today, the choriqueso paired with the little tostadas que nos dieron, that thing was so good. The choriqueso tasted like cheese mixed with chicharrón and chorizo. I recommend if you guys want that as an appetizer, that's a good one. You didn't like it or what?
It was good, but it's not worth it.
I don't know, this bro's on something bad today. And inside of the guys' restroom, they had this Aztec theme going on. I've noticed that some of the restaurants that I've been going to, they've been putting themes inside the restaurant, so that's pretty interesting. And when you exit the restroom, they actually have newspaper articles that are framed and they're outside the restroom so that you guys can see that a lot of newspapers like the LA Times, the Santa Monica Daily Press, and much more have come here, they've eaten, and they just love the spot. Like this one says, Yxta marks the spot, and I completely agree with that. On Yelp, Yxta Cocina Mexicana has 4 stars with 1,249 reviews, and I would give this place a full 5 stars because I really enjoyed the restaurant. One of the things that I liked was the theme of the restaurant on the inside. It looked really nice. Like, it had this industrial look that a lot of restaurants are going for right now. The server was also really nice. Like, I asked the server what does he recommend, and he gave me a couple of recommendations, even though I already knew what I was gonna order, but I wanted to see what the server was gonna recommend, right? But now we're gonna be going to the Flower District, so let's get going. And you guys already know that LA famous for traffic and gridlock, especially in the downtown LA area. We just got out of Yxta and we're going to the Flower District now to get some flowers for the mom. And I'm gonna show you guys what the Flower District is all about. I'm guessing that right now when we go, there's gonna be flowers on the sidewalk, people selling flowers everywhere. We're gonna see what arrangements they have in case you guys want to give your mom some flowers, the girlfriend, la sancha, la que quieran. You guys come to the Flower District and buy some cheap flowers. And unfortunately, downtown LA does have a lot of homeless people. If you come here, you will find a lot of tents on the sidewalk and people just sleeping there. It's really sad to see people in this type of situation, but you know, it's really hard to fix the problem. But we're in the downtown LA area now. We're here at the Flower District and there is a lot of flowers. There's a lot of people, and of course, there's a lot of traffic because LA without traffic, what would LA be? I thought we were the only ones trying to save money on some flowers. But right now we're right here looking for parking, struggling for parking. And I'm seeing that a lot of people come to downtown LA to get some economical flowers. And they all look really nice. Right now we're having parking struggles. Oh, this is where I always buy my flowers at. Look at all the parking enforcers. Look at this shit. Okay. Look at all them parking enforcers. They know that people are here to buy flowers.
Well, they're
Vultures.
guiding traffic though.
Oh, they're guiding traffic. Right, you're right. All right. I'm being mean, but you're right. This is where I always buy my flowers from. I bought flowers from this place. When I was going out with my girlfriend, I bought flowers here. I bought flowers there. And I bought flowers from that place over there like 3 times. We got so lucky. We've been driving around the Flower District. We could not find a single parking spot. We finally found this one right here. But we didn't want to pay for parking because it kind of defeats the purpose of coming to the Flower District to try to save some money on flowers just to pay $10, $15 in parking, right? But reportando en vivo desde el centro de Los Ángeles. Should we see these or over there? Oh, look, it says Mama. That's a cool one. The one that says Mama? Yeah, look at this big one right here.
That 430? You wanna get that one?
That one's 430?
Yeah, get it. Grams.
Yeah, that's crazy. Look at these styles. Like, I've never seen these styles like that. They look cool.
That stuff though.
Look at this. They're all in a row. All the roses. Or the one on the top. That one's cool too.
Or this one, like it's like a heart.
A heart shape. This one has 2 flowers in the middle. There's one in the lily. This one?
The big display.
Oh, that one's really nice.
It's like a peacock.
Yeah, it looks like a peacock. That one's cool. You're gonna want like $400 again. The yellow one is nice too. Some yellow roses. That's cool. Is it me or does it look like a dog?
Yeah, looks like a little dog.
Oh yeah, this is a dog. Look at his little eyeballs.
Yeah.
For a dog lover. Es el mango y este es el vainilla, ¿verdad?
Yeah,
Está preparado para los que vienen a comprar rosas, ¿verdad?
Ah, sí. Madre. Ahorita es cuando se deja venir la gente.
Sí, ahí está.
Más tarde se llena más todavía.
¿Todavía más? ¿Y eso que ya son las 6?
Sí, hasta las
¿Verdad?
10, 11 de la noche. Dice.
Oh,
Dice, no sé, nunca.
la primera vez que vende aquí en tiempo de...
Es que vengo.
Ah,
Yo el viernes salí a pistear y el Uber pasó por aquí y todas las florerías a las 11, 10 de la noche todo estaba abierto.
Sí, sí.
Pero no había nadie comprando.
Pero hoy sí.
hoy sí está lleno.
Hoy.
We ended up picking this flower arrangement right here because we thought it was really nice. Like, we liked the flowers that were purple and the green leaves in the bag. It just looked really nice. So we ended up walking all over the flower district. We looked at all the flower shops. There's a lot of peer pressure. If you guys come here, a lot of people are gonna tell you nice things like, hey, muchacho guapo, ven pa acá, ven a ver las flores, you know? So be careful. Don't fall into the peer pressure. Just tell them thank you. I'm just looking. Because we literally walked all the flowers district. We saw all the arrangements and we ended up picking this nice purple one. So we're gonna see if the mom ends up liking it. Fragile package right here. It just barely fit in the back seat of the car right here. So now I'm riding in the back, making sure this doesn't fall. Trajimos algo, mira. Check. Get it from the barber. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a huge favor and hit that delicious like button down below. And also, if you want to keep going on some awesome adventures with me, make sure to subscribe. I post 2 new videos every single week showing you guys what I'm doing in Los Angeles. This was De La Fox Checks, and I approve of Yxta Restaurant.